Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, I am going to give you a sneak peek. That's right. Let me unhook you here. Going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing with the material for the walls in the power shed. That's going to be it right there. Let's go inside first, see what we've got inside here in the power shed. Of course, this is the tool section. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Looky there, guys. We've got 4 packages of R13 faced insulation. This is 11 pieces, 3.5 inches thick, 15 inches wide for 16 on center, 93 inches long. So they're pre-cut bats, got 106.56 square feet. Again, this is for 2x4 walls. A lot of you said, Tim, you need R30 for the ceiling. Well, I'm only doing 2x4 ceiling joist rafters, so I can only go up to R13 with this faced insulation for 2x4 walls. So this is it right here, guys. You guys remember? Saw me put this together. It took me like an hour on the video just to get up 13 boards. Pretty happy with it. You guys had said, Tim, you messed up this first stud. From here to here is 16 on center. 16 on center, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, and then the final piece, right? So I've got 4x8 boards, panels, going up in these sections. And you said, Tim, you messed up this section right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I put up a wall panel that's 4 foot wide, 8 feet tall, and I set it right here against this nailer. Of course, I'll have a piece going this way, but I put a piece right against the corner of this nailer. From there to right there is 48 inches. I got to have it to the center to be able to nail to it, right? So really what I should have done is like 15.25 inches between the first stud and the second stud, because you take the 4x8 panel all the way to the edge of the first stud. Okay, this is why I don't know these things. This is why I'm doing it in the power shed, and you guys are correcting me. You guys are fixing me, fixing my problems. I'm going to overcome that very, very easily by putting the 4x8 sheet starting right here to here, and from here to here, and then I'll slit a panel to fit in there perfectly. And I'll slit the other half of that panel in here perfectly. So that's not an issue. Now, guys, check this out. This is the pre-done wall they did, right? The shed builder. So I'm sure they've got it set up right for me, right? That this one's 15 and a quarter or whatever. So from there to there is 48. Nope. Not even close. Not even close. That is like 13, which puts the 48 like right in between these two studs. Same thing over here. From here to there is not 48. I mean, if I go all the way to the edge of there to here, it's not 40. So I've got, these are 16 on center, so the 15.5 inch or whatever bats goes perfectly in between there. I don't want to put a nailer in between and have to split. So again, I'll do the same thing. I'll do 48 inches, split the sides. And so on the ceiling, I'm gonna do 16 on center on the ceiling, and I'm gonna take that into account this time and hopefully get it to where I can go 48, 48, and then the split, right? Because this is 11.5 feet wide, so 3 times 4 is 12, so the last piece will just be a little bit of a split. So, what are we going to do inside wall surface, right? What are we going to do for the ceiling inside wall surface? What are we going to do for the ceiling top wall surface? What are we going to do for the tool side outside wall surface? Well, let's go outside and check that out. First, I did get a new ladder from Lowe's. Got this on Memorial Day sale. Got $25 off of it. That was good. I got all this insulation at Lowe's, military discount. I did end up getting my hammer drill and all these bits from Harbor Freight, they finally came in. So I got that. I got the pneumatic stapler, right, for all the faced bat insulation. So I got my tools ready. So let's go out and see what else we've got to do. This is going to be exciting, guys. All right, so what I got, I had to get some more 2x4s. I ended up getting 10. I got one in the back of the beast there. Guys, it is bright. So what we've got here is not a failure to communicate. What we got here is MDF panels. Now I know this is super, super bright, and if you can look, this looks like wainscoting, right? Some of y'all call it wainscoting. It has the little beaded board here, and this is MDF, and it's actually pretty thick. It's a medium density fiber board. It's actually denser than the same thickness of plywood. That's right. It's denser than plywood or OSB. So I can go a little thinner and get just as much rigidity. Now you gotta remember, I'm not hanging anything on this board. This is going to be wall surface covering up the insulation. I'm going to be using unistrut into the studs, so pretty much everything I've got mounted to the wall will be in studs and hanging on unistrut, so not hanging on the wall surface. So let me get these straps off and I'll show you what else I got, okay? So let me set you up right here. Again, this is rambling. We're keeping it real-time movements here. Let's see if I can, there we go. You can see what's going on. All right, let's get these straps off here. Hope you guys are doing well. I got lucky and got home before the rain. We got more rain coming. And I know this white board is so bright on you guys. I do apologize for that. Let's get all this off of here. And I am super excited to get this here, because now I can just start working. I've got pretty much everything I need to start work on the power shed. Get that thing over there. I want to mess up my fiberboard. Now fiberboard is a little, and again, this is pre-painted white. So all the interior surfaces are going to be white. Now on the tool side, I'll show you what that is in here in just a second. Let me get these straps out of the way. Alrighty. All right, let me get these 2x4s over to the side without scratching too much. I am, guys, if you just knew how excited I am. Get these over here. Do apologize for the loud noise there. All right. And I did a pretty good, and this took, oh my gosh, loading this by myself, I got some mud on here, don't I? I don't know where that came from. Oh, it came up off the tires when I was turning around. All right, so what I got, let me back this up here. These are, I forgot if these are 1/8 of an inch thick or almost a quarter. These are a little bit thicker. You can see this is that medium density fiberboard, MDF. Let me see if I can slide this back. There we are. Come over here and let me show you what we got. So, all of this MDF, the white beaded board. This right here is MDF also, and it looks like paneling, but it is perfectly smooth. This is what's going to be on the outside wall, inside the tool side. You know, because everything's, you know, just unfinished wood and 2x4s, you know, uninsulated. So I figured that would look good, you know, complement the wood siding. Now, this is going to be the interior walls with the beads right here. I've got this smooth white MDF for the ceiling. The ceiling is going to be a smooth white. I didn't want the beaded on the ceiling and the beaded on the wall. I got the smooth white MDF for the ceiling. So the beaded for the walls, the paneling looking for the exterior, which would be in the tool side, the smooth white for the ceiling. Again, this is all sneak peek, guys, being spilling. RidgeLife is where you're going to be seeing all this being installed, but I thought my rambling friends would get a sneak peek. And then on the top of the ceiling, right, I'll have insulation in the ceiling on the top so I can have some storage up there. I've got OSB. All right, now here's a little story about a man named Jed. These materials are not cheap. Okay, you didn't know that, did you? Now, of course you knew that. Let's see here. Let me show you what else I got. Again, I am not a carpenter. I'm not a construction worker. There's the other 2x4. I had the 2x4 in here because I had the 2x4s situated to where I used the straps. They wouldn't damage the paneling, and also the 2x4s wouldn't slide under the strap. You gotta work smarter, not harder sometimes, right? So what also I got are some 2x4 hangers, okay? So these, let me set you up right here. These 2x4s will be the ceiling joists, and these will go up like that, hang over, and you can put nails, hammer nails in. They'll go straight in the 2x4 this way. I can hammer this in, which will hold it up on the top plates, and then of course I can put screws in right there. I got 20 of these. I got 10 ceiling joists. Let me show you here. Just a little closer to what these look like. So you can see 2x4, it goes like that against the wall. No nails in the bottom. You hammer that in right there. And then you got, let's see. Yeah, you hammer, nails, nail, hammer that into the wall. It will hold it up, and then nail. So 4 nails plus those 2 hammered in points up on the top plates, and then 2 nails, 1 on either side of the joist. So I got 20 of those. How much do you think all this cost? 20 of those, 10 stud quality 2x4s, 10 bead boards, 3 panel MDF, 3 smooth white MDF, and 3 pieces of, I think that's 1/4 inch OSB. How much do you think that cost? Now, I will tell you this. I did get a military discount. Now, there's a little trick to the military discount. They do not give you military discount on commodity building supplies. So, I did not get the 10% discount on the 2x4s. I did not get the 10% discount on the OSB, but the bead board is eligible for the 10% discount. So I got it almost for the price of the OSB. Now, one thing, these wainscoting style bead board were about $27 a piece. I got them, I bought 10 of them. So for 10 or more, you get a discount, a quantity discount. So I got them for like 23, and then I got 10% discount on all of the MDF. I got 10% discount on the hangers also. So it was over $500 for all of this. Hopefully you've already put your guess down below. It was over $500. I got almost $90 military discount. Cha-ching! Well, that makes me very happy. Okay, so I still got to unload all this. Let's go back in the power shed. So what do you think? Leave me some comments. The beadboard, interior walls, the paneling MDF for the exterior tool side wall, the smooth MDF for the ceiling, and the OSB for the top of the ceiling for storage. And they'll be on top of the 2x4s with all those hangers. Did I do right? Did I make more mistakes? You guys got to let me know these things, because I can take that stuff back if I have to. And again, I've got the Owens Corning pink next gen fiberglass insulation. And yes, I know, guys, it's going to be itchy. Don't take a hot shower. Make sure I wear long sleeves if I don't want to be itching like crazy. I do have the, I got 5/16 inch staples. I know you can go down to 1/4 when you're doing the insulation, up to 1/2. I decided to go with 5/16. I got this nail. Grandma Carol used this. I bought it for her dog Taj Mahal dog house. You know, the drop-in shed. She did this, so I got that for her. So I use this, and the hammer drill and all that. That's for the gazebo footers over there. So yes, I made kind of a little bit of mistakes on that, and you guys have corrected it for me or told me, so now I know how to adjust. I'll put the 4x8 panels in the center, rip the other ones. But I'd have to rip them anyway. I'd have to rip at least one, and so that one I rip will be for there, and then I'll just have to rip a little piece off there. I'll make the seams look good. So you can see how much storage I'll have up there. Just a foot or so. I can store things on top of the truss laterals, and I can store a thing on top of the roof. I was going to put the ceiling joist across the top of the top plate, but that I don't have enough room with these trusses right here and the insulation. I didn't want that gap, so that's why I'm going to use the hangers, and I'm going to go stay in this top plate area and have all the bad insulation. That way I've got perfect soffit ventilation across the top. So guys, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work really well. Make sure if you have any comments, you think I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments down below. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that notification bell. Like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free, guys. Love every single one of you. You'll be seeing me doing this on RidgeLife very soon, okay? Installing it all. So make sure you subscribe to RidgeLife as well. So guys, love every single one of you. Until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go RidgeLife. Woo!